My name's Hale. I work in quality assurance for a medical device company. I have a wife and 5 kids.
My name is Skylar Carlson, and I'm a marine biologist. My life involves a lot of travel, so I'm usually home for about 2 weeks and then I'm gone for 2 full weeks, which requires me paying all my bills ahead of time.
I have 2 kids in college. My wife, she's a stay-at-home mom. She keeps the home running smoothly.
In customer service situations, I'm always responsible for continuing to carry the ball forward. So if someone says, oh, I'll look into that and call you back, I always call them back and they've not done anything with it.
I think with previous customer service experiences, I don't feel like they're necessarily listening to me. They usually don't get my problem right away, and so I just have to, wait for them to go through their initial steps of trying to troubleshoot and then get to where my problem is. About 4 years ago, I switched companies. When I re-signed up for another HSA with my current employer, it was a little bit of a challenge. My biggest concern was losing track of that money, and I couldn't figure it out. So that's when I reached out to customer service.
When it comes to money, I'm very financially aware, especially because I have a $600 student loan payment that I have to make every month. So my problem came in when I had participated in the incentive to earn additional money to be spent on healthcare expenses. I received a bonus that was placed in an HSA equivalent account. And I logged into the system and tried to pay all of these vendors with using that money, and then went on a research trip, and I came back and I didn't get the money.
Perfect. All right, now that I have the account pulled up, what can I help you with today?
You guys enjoy your day.
Yeah, have a great day.
Currently in the call center, we have about 120 service representatives. I know other call centers, they typically have like a certain time frame that they need to be off the calls, but not here at Further. Our philosophy is, I think, different than others, that we really take the time needed on every single call for them to provide resolution to the inquiries.
Thank you for calling Further. My name is Drew. I did work with Hale. I knew that he was really busy, so I wanted to do as much as I could to solve it this time and take a little bit more time to do that than not doing that, and then he would have to call in many more times. Not everybody has time to call in.
I felt with Drew, I had a champion on my side within Further, somebody that really was concerned about my problems, really wanted to solve them.
Oh, nice. Okay, I can do that. I remember the day Skylar called in. She needed to locate her money. She was going out of town, and I told her that I can try to make calls on her behalf.
I didn't feel like I had to set aside 3 or 4 hours to wait on hold. I knew Kashia was gonna either have answers for me or have the next steps to move forward a lot faster.
She was happy knowing that she can take care of her personal life, and I was able to take care of her medical spending account here. You are correct.
I honestly felt like I had a partner in this transaction because she was able to stay on the phone with me while we called other people.
When members call in, I typically think of them either like my mom, my grandma, my grandpa, and so I can be compassionate when members call for something simple like where's my balance, can lead up into going deeper, going further, helping them use the account and utilize the resources.
Having interacted with Kashia and having such a great experience, I want to call Further to handle more routine things. It tells me that Further really cares about their customers.
What I've found, at least personally, human connections are the most important. If you can find a way to maintain that as much as possible, you can open the door to understanding so many different people, more than you probably thought that you could.